Lee is seen in the beginning of the episode of The Good Doctor. Sean brings her to the office dressed in a gown and informs her that she is required to be connected to a fetal monitor. Daniel is currently in an ambulance with a patient named Mr. Ermi, who is a resident of a nursing home. Due to the fog, they are experiencing a delay, and he has requested that the operating room be prepared. There is a screech from the tires, the phone stops working, Jordan was on the other line, and the ambulance has wrecked. Even though that Daniel is one of the injured people who have arrived at the hospital as a result of the accident involving multiple vehicles. Jordan is waiting with bated breath until she sees Daniel enter the room, and he appears to be in a great deal of pain. Daniel is going to have to go into surgery, and he tells Jordan to pledge that she would not take any opioids. Ella requires a chest tube and abdominal surgery. Audrey and Marcus are looking at a scan of the head of a patient. The patient has internal decapitation, and Marcus claims he has fought so hard to get sober. Daniel is now out of surgery. Since all he wants to do is chat about the supper they had that night, she talks to him about it while holding his hand. Lee walks into Aaron's office and asks him to please speak to Sean. She does not want them to be in a fight, so she asks him to put it aside. Lee is upset that they are fighting. Sean counts this day as the most significant of his entire life. Instantaneously, her water breaks right there in his office. She is out of breath. Sudden, her father passed out on the floor. Sean informed them that they needed to rush him to an operating room as soon as possible. Daniel is experiencing a hypertensive crisis as a result of the agony, and he requires fentanyl to treat his condition. His blood pressure is decreasing. On the other hand, Jared is present and disagrees with Jordan's decision to administer medication to him. He explains to her that he is attempting to maintain his sobriety. After saying "forgive me," realizes that she needs more time, she summons Sean to her bed and tells him that she is terrified, she expresses concern that she will not be able to provide adequate protection for their child, but he assures her that everything will be okay, and he is looking forward to seeing their son. Alex is informed by Mr. Ermi that Martha is the reason he gets out of bed in the morning. Mr. Ermi expresses his desire to return cuts. Sean makes his introduction to his son, and a tear slips from his eye. Alex is there, and he tells Morgan that she does not have to do this alone. He tells her that she is the reason he gets out of bed in the morning, and that he wants them to do whatever they do together as a family. Morgan is about to leave the office. Before handing him the kid, she gives him a kiss and tells him that she loves him as well. Jordan and Daniel are having their date in his room, and he expresses his gratitude to her on multiple occasions for saving his life. According to her, he will be fine in the end. She is going to be missed, according to him. During the evening procedure, Audrey takes her patient outside, and Aaron is of the opinion that this helps to stimulate the brain. Audrey looks at her and tells her that her family is going to be there, and that they would be delighted to see a grin. On receiving a text message, Audrey informs Aaron that Sean and Lee have given birth to their child and asks if he would like to meet them. According to him, he will remain there. The counsel that Audrey provides him is to not let the fact that he has lost his love for her surgery cause him to lose another love. After that, the patient has a smile. Marcus has decided to resign. While Audrey is in Lee's room, Sean inquires about the arrival of Dr. Glassman. She is at a loss for words with this question. In an instant, Aaron goes into the room while carrying a gift, and he notices that photographs are being taken. Despite the fact that he does not enter, he leaves the present for them. The baby blanket that Sean finds inside the box is engraved with his name, Steve, and he takes the box and opens it. Lee responds to Sean's question about how he would know that their son will be named Steve by saying that he is familiar with the name. As Sean drapes the blanket around their infant, he tells Steve Aaron Murphy, "This is a gift from